Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lea and I'm German, so I speak funny, and I bet you didn't think I would make another video so quickly, but I do, and I have to tell you so much. I have so much to talk about. I have a finish, I have a lot of progress, I have a new app I want to talk about, I have hand-dyed fabrics from Chromatic Alchemy. I have to take notes because it's so much. Then I've received my order for the specialty flosses and beads and the pattern of a new Mirabilia. My first Mirabilia, and I will start it very soon. And I have some private news. I have 2 clips that I filmed that are a bit older and I never really could put them in any Flosstube video because I thought I would make a whole episode of it, so I will insert them. And yeah, that's about it. So let's start with the app. Now, everyone who's in the Heaven and Earth Facebook group will have seen it. Michelle Sayeda posted about the app yesterday, and believe me, it's an absolute game changer. First of all, the app is called Pattern Keeper, but it's an app for digital patterns for marking, and it's amazing. So I never used a PDF reader because I don't have a tablet, and I don't want to buy a tablet only for cross-stitch, and basically every PDF app that is widely used crashes my phone because my phone is not the newest one. So that's always been a problem. Now this app works perfectly, and let me show you a little bit around. So this is your home screen. You can choose the PDFs, you can easily load the PDFs with the plus sign. So this is a Heaven and Earth pattern, and then it loads all the pages and you have to zoom in so you see the symbols, and it works great. Now with other PDF readers I always had trouble that it didn't mark where my finger was. My finger was too big for the small screen to mark off correctly, and it's still very small, but you can still zoom in and stitch on 10 by 10 blocks, which is perfect for me. And then the amazing thing is now you have 3 modes up here. One is for moving your pattern, one is for searching, and it highlights a symbol you tap on. So you don't have to search for anything, you don't have to copy paste and do whatever, it just searches for the symbol you tap on. It's amazing, I love it. And it keeps your latest choice. And the 3rd mode is highlighting mode, and it lets you very easily highlight the symbols. And it's very precise, it's amazing. And when you're done, you can either clear when all of this is nonsense, or you push this button, and then everything sets in the color what the DMC color is. So it recognizes the DMC color from the pattern, and so on your pattern everything you stitched will also transform into the image, which is pretty nice. And when you have made a mistake, you can frog it with this little frog, which is so cute. This app is perfect. This is just perfect. It's so easy to use. And I've played around with it a little and I bought it right away. It's 7 or 8 euros, so it's a really fair price, and it's the first app that I bought ever. Okay. Next thing is I have a finish, and it's a finish I've been looking for so long, and it's Midna. finally she's done and framed. So I didn't stretch her. I was lazy. I just wanted to have her out of the way, to be honest. I love how she looks now. I'm still a little bit sad about the swirls. So they made swirls that go above her 2 color swirls. So the color where the swirls go, up here and down here, they change her the colors of her body, like here. So it's really, really hard to see her. But I'm still happy. She's recognizable, I think. And yeah, it's just a cheap frame, and I used some tape on the background, so I would never use tape on the front because it might yellow and show through and look ugly. But I put a little bit of tape on the background, double-sided tape, so it holds for now. And I think I will, when I realize that I don't like the look anymore, I will stretch her correctly. But for now, I'm happy with her. She's already standing in my living room. So finish! Now the next thing is my little gift stitch. Now you can see what it is. So it's a girl holding a bunny, and she's so sweet. And she will need lots of backstitch on her face and her dress, but I'm doing this in the end, I think. Yeah, that's how far I've come. So this pattern is 3 pages, and it will fit in this round hoop. And so this is 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages. And I want to have a page finish per week, which is pretty easy to do for me. But I'm really over 10 stitch now on 25 count. It's not much fun for me. It might have to do with some cheap Chinese threads that I'm using, the CXC. Some of them are more fluff puff than the DMC threads, and it's really hard to make them lie flat on such a small count when you're using 2 threads with 1/1. I don't have a problem with them, but it's not much fun for me, at least. It works fine, but I think 1/1 is more for me, at least. So yeah, that's my progress on her. And I have more progress on my gamer piece. So look at this. I've already come this far, and I don't have much more to stitch. I think next week I can finish the first column of 35 stitches in under a year, and I think I can manage. I calculated that I can finish the first row of pages, which are 7 pages, completely in this year before the year ends. That's my goal, at least. So last week, and I'm very proud of that, I stitched, you can see the pin where I started. These are 3,350 stitches. Yay! I have to admit it was a lot of blue, but I'm still very proud. I think that's my personal high score. And yeah, and that's how far I've come. I love the green. There's so many different colors in those greens, and it's really worth it. It looks so pretty. Yeah, those are the waist knots I did in the beginning. I don't do them anymore because they annoy the heck out of me. I really don't like them. I try to stitch over every thread right away within the part that I'm stitching. Yeah, that's my progress on that. Now, while talking about plans, I do have a new way of tracking my progress. I just have this little notebook. I will glue some pretty paper on it for sure. but I made a new tracker for me because I would like to track my progress weekly and also rotate weekly. Now, I don't have a fixed rotation besides having one piece that I will stitch every 2 weeks that I want to finish, which is Gamer right now, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't finish it ever. And so I write down the year and the week of the year, and then I write down what I stitched. Now, I don't count every of my stitches for every pattern, just for the full coverage ones. So there's a lot of empty space, and this is backtracked for 2018. But thanks to my time tracker app, I could backtrack it a little bit, and this is for this year. And it's really, it doesn't use much space. You only need, I only need like 3 pages for a year, and this is 2019, and this is this week until the end of the year. And as you can see, I wrote Gamer with pencil in it, so that's my plan. And every other week I just do what I feel like, because I really need it. I really easily get the urge to stitch a certain piece. And so I will rotate everything else, but will stick to Gamer every 2 weeks, and I will try to do at least 2,500 stitches in a week. Yeah, that's like, I'm stitching 2 or 3 hours at night, so in the evening, after work and doing something with my boyfriend. I will say, okay, stitchy time now, and yeah, I will pretty much do this consistently. And on the weekends, of course, sometimes I have a lot of time and sometimes I don't have any time. Now, talking about that, we're moving. We will move at the end of the month, I'm hoping. So, bad news for you guys. I will probably have a month of where I'm not able to film. So just so you know, but it won't be 6 months again. Okay, now I will switch the camera mode so I can show you better the fabrics and colors, and you don't have to see me when I talk about all of this. And I'll show you my haul. Okay, so first part of the haul is this fabric. It's Pomona from Chromatic Alchemy, and I hope you can see the color. Yes, it is as pale as you can see on video, and that's because this is Murano, and I love stitching on Murano so much. I loved it on my chatelaine. So the dyer warned me about the possibility, or it's for certain, that this is lighter than on linen, because this, I think, is a mix of fibers, of synthetic and cotton, I'm not sure. But somehow this doesn't dye as well, and I know how hard it is, that you need different dyes for cotton or synthetic fibers. So this turned out much paler than on the image, and she said I could return it, and I'm really not sure, because I showed it to my boyfriend. He actually helped me pick the color for this chart, and he said, yeah, it's pale, but it will still look nice, so don't worry. You can see that it's not a white fabric compared to this white piece of paper. So it's a light blue with a brown, like a apricot brown, or yeah. And I will show you how it looks. And I really love the Chromatic Alchemy fabric, because the variation is very subtle. So even if this was stronger, so you can see the brown down here, you can see the color. It depends on the light also. Here compared to a white piece of paper, you can see the color, but of course not as strong as I hoped it would be. But I heard this from many dyers, that Murano is really hard to dye, and I love it just so much, so I will try linen in the future, but I haven't yet, and I don't have the money for linen right now, so this is something for my future projects, but I'm sure I will stitch tons of Mirabilias. Okay, so I need to think about, I love how the blue is in the middle and the brown is more on the side, so this will fit perfectly with my Cathedral Woods goddess. So here it is. She's my first Mirabilia. I didn't want to start something new because I have so much. But yeah, then this came out, and right when I saw her, I knew I will have a new start. So I ordered this probably 1 month after its release from Crafty Kitten, and she had to reorder it because it was already sold out, and it took a long time. Witchelt had some delivery problems, so now it's the 11th of September and today this arrived. So it's really lovely to hold this in your hands for the first time when you haven't seen a pattern in real life yet. It's smaller than I thought, I don't know why. Yeah, and this is the list of colors, lots of DMC, 2 silks of Karen water lilies, 3 chromatic braids. Now I didn't order the treasures because that's just a little leaves, and I have some of the beads in my stash already. Not from Mill Hill, but similar, and I paid $60 only for the specialty threads, and that's, well, enough for me. Plus the fabric, plus the DMC, I'm done. And yes, and these are the beads. I ordered all of them from Crafty Kitten too, and she's wonderful. She always kept me updated. I sent her the list of the items I wanted, and she ordered it all for me. Okay, I have to do this quick now because my boyfriend is coming home and the light is going away. These are the silks for the image, a brown, and this is called Slate, and it's gray, green, and purple. You can see an image on Instagram. I will photograph it right now. These are the beads. Then I have glitter, metallic flosses, and the DMC, which are some greens and mostly browns. Okay, so this is how all the flosses, it's almost all the flosses. There's like 1 or 2 DMCs that are missing that I have in my stash. This is how the colors look on the fabric, and I really love how the not so green blue combines with these greeny blues. I think it fits very well together. I just would hope it was stronger, the color. My boyfriend says, oh, it looks fine, don't worry about it. I'm still thinking, oh, I don't know. But I will start it right now on this fabric because I know that I really love to stitch on it, and I think it would. I think the mirrors look even pretty on white, so what could go wrong? Yeah, I am really looking forward to starting it. I'm probably starting it tonight. And these again are the beads. They look so pretty together with all the colors. It's so pretty. I will start it tonight. I will probably not have a chance to film it, so please tell me if you would like to see the start, like setup and how I find the center and my first stitches. If you would like to see that, please comment down below, and I will try to do this for my next start on video, but I will have to start right away tonight. Oh, look at how the beads match perfectly with this silk. Okay, so see you next time or in the last clip. That was my haul. Now for 2 clips that I recorded earlier in the year, and I hope you have fun. I'm always sad, a little bit, when I hear Americans talk about going to the thrift store and they can find all these stitchy goodness for like 50 cents and $1. And I always think, when I go to the thrift store in Germany, you rarely find anything crafty at all, because it's not a big thing here. And sometimes you find tablecloths with some like Easter bunnies or flowers on them. And that's pretty much everything you can find at thrift stores. At least that's my experience with thrift stores. We don't have that many anyways. We sometimes have clothing specific thrift stores or toy specific thrift stores, or sometimes like media, games and CDs, but never like a general thrift store who would carry craft stuff. So I went on eBay, and it took me a year now. I am on eBay and I have an alert for various keywords. And it took me so long to find something. I'm looking for fabric and patterns. Now this is the first time, finally, I found something on eBay. It was not super cheap, but much cheaper than usually, so I'm happy. I'm happy about the small things in life. Okay, so I found a bunch of fabric, and the great thing is these are fabrics that I haven't stitched on yet. I haven't had any kind of linens in my hands besides the Murky Manor fabric. So this is again new and exciting for Leah, who's not that experienced with fancy stuff. Now you see this much lighter on camera. I try to edit this picture, but this is a Zweigart honey printed fabric. Like you see, it's only printed, but the great thing about it is that you could wash it. I don't know if you can, I haven't tried it, but I will wash them because, you know, you can smell that they've been lying around in someone's house for a while. Yeah, it's not very bad, but it somehow smells like detergent. A little bit. But with a mix of smoke. But it's really good. I usually in Germany, now this is German manufacturer, so usually you pay around $10 to $13 or euros for it. I paid like $3.50 to $5 for every piece. Now these are the classic pre-cut sizes, sometimes a little larger. They're around 50 to 70 centimeters, and I think these are great sizes for mirrors. Also, I want to stitch a Mirabilia, yes. I have this planned. This is a brown honey, like golden fabric. It looks much lighter on camera. This is more warm and brownish. Maybe it's also because I have an artificial light next to me. This is Murano 30 count. Yeah, it's 48 by 63 centimeters. Then I have this one. This is an Edinboro linen in light beige. It's 56 by 71 centimeters and it's 36 count, so over 2 will be 18 count. This is very interesting for me and I like the look of it. I thought the irregularities would be worse than they actually are. Looks really pretty, and again it looks lighter and cooler on your camera. For me it's like a classical light brown, like pretty similar to this. Yeah, I love it, I love it. Then I've never had colored fabrics, like just the Working Manor, but I bought this like 10 years ago, so yay, something new. This is a white gray, what's the term in English? Oh, marbled, of course. Sometimes I just forget. Yeah, this is a marbled, or also printed, so I can wash these, so no problem. And it's again a, oh, this one smells so strong. No, it's not like a old disgusting, but it's like so strong that it really pierces your nose. This is yeah, this is Murano again, and it's again 30 count. So this is an even weave, 30 count. Yeah, and all the others are linen, so this is an even weave. And again, it's 48 by 63 centimeters, so it's pretty large. It should really fit a Mirabilia. And this is a opalescent fabric. It's, oh, it smells so bad, I'm sorry. It's a cashel linen. Cashel linen with opalescent thread. It's so pretty. It's like greenish and a little bit pink. Green and pink, yeah, shimmery. Perfect for a mermaid, but I'm not sure if I want to stitch a mermaid. It's also good for princesses. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so these are the fabrics. I bought these 4. And then I bought some patterns that were taken from magazines. This is from World of Cross Stitching. And I love these so much. These are like the metal terrariums that are very popular right now, or were. I don't know if I'm up to date on that, but I really like the look. I like the colors. They're fresh and fun. And I have to buy copper metallic thread, and I love copper. So that's perfect. I think I could stitch this over 2 on this horrible China fabric and just stick it on a nice cardboard and gift this to people to hang on the wall. Or put in a book maybe even, or a notebook. Yeah, I love the look of those. These are perfect gifts. Now that's the first. Then I have something from Cross Stitch Gold. And I'm really not so much into magazines because most of the patterns I'm not that much into. I'm not into too simple designs. And so I was very happy that they sold these patterns separately. So these are all cut out from a magazine from Cross Stitch Gold this time. Oh, and I love her. The only thing that's weird to me is her eyes. She looks like she's really mad. a little bit, don't you think? I will do something about her eyes. I can't leave it like that. But everything else is just so pretty. I love the green top of her dress. And there's some white snowflake stitched in here, and I didn't even see that when I ordered it. And the pattern calls for beads on here, golden beads, here golden beads, and in her dress some beads. I will switch out some things for Petite Treasure Braid, I think. She has so much detail here with some flowers. I like that so much. It's like 100 by 100 stitches, like 100 by 150. And here is a pretty famous picture. Well, you see these fairies that sit in a moon a lot. That's what I mean by that. So I haven't one of those yet, so I thought, why not? I think this was $2 maybe. It's too expensive for a cutout, but I don't care. I don't want to buy the whole magazine, and it's like $10 in Germany, so I'm happy with it. I think I will exchange the turquoise, the light blue, because I love the dark blue, but I'm not a fan of the light blue, so maybe I will exchange it into a purple or a light gray. Not sure about it yet. And I think I will, the moon is beaded, but I think it looks really irregular. So maybe I will just backstitch the moon so it looks softer. But she's looking so pretty. I love the details. I love the beads up here. And it's a nice, like, smallish. For me, it's a pretty small project, I think. Yeah. Maybe I will put her on the opalescent linen. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. I want to stitch those soon, those ladies. So yeah, that's what I got from eBay, and I'm pretty happy about it. Everything is far away from 50-cent thrift store finds, but I'm really happy that after a year of waiting, I finally gotten something that is not full price and that I really like. So much more projects to come. So I just want to quickly show you what I got today. It's the Riolis kit. It's a birth sampler, and this is for friends of the family who have a baby now, and my mom-in-law and I want to stitch this piece together. So she will be coming in an hour, so we can start it. And I will have to finish this very quickly and give it away. That's why I quickly film this, so I can insert it in any upcoming Flosstube video. Okay, so here's the fabric. And this is the floss. And it looks really nice. It's really shiny. Yeah, there's not much to it. These are the bare colors, and these are the hearts and bow colors. We want to exchange the blue colors for like an olive green and a light olive green. And I just picked those from my stash. Yeah, that's it. I have to start this in an hour, and we have to finish it very quickly. So I probably can't show you the progress on this, but I just wanted to show you what is out there for birth samplers. Okay, that's all of it. That was a lot. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you so much for your comments and your subscriptions. It's really amazing how much feedback I get from you guys. I love to talk to you. I talk to so many people on Instagram. It's so much fun. And I hope to see you next time. So see you soon. Bye.